Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of the Fishing Teacher, and really appreciate you guys coming by the channel to hang out with me a little bit and watch the video. And guys, today I'm going to be talking about my favorite summer color for a jerkbait and why it works so good in the summertime of the year. You know, we do a lot of stuff on jerkbaits on all three of my channels here, and there's so many variables with jerkbait, guys, in terms of size, profile, colors, that under certain conditions, it really benefits you to use certain colors and profiles. So I'm gonna show you guys the #1 color that has been for me from the sort of like between July and September. We're gonna get into that in today's video. Also guys, just a quick reminder, you guys have probably heard me talk about this. If you guys are interested, please swing by fishthemoment.com and check out my Fish the Moment lake map breakdowns. These are breakdowns I build for fishthemoment.com, and it's a really good resource to learn more about your favorite lake. Got them for maps all over lakes all over the country, all 4 seasons of the year, or a lake you've never been to before. And I'll put my Fish the Moment lake map breakdown link in the description of this video if you want to check them out. Really appreciate that. Okay guys, we talk, you know, this is an ongoing topic on all my channels here. Jerkbait is such a great fish catcher that you'll never talk about it enough, because there's so many variables to it and so many different ways to fish it. It is the most complex technique in the world. There's not a single other technique in bass fishing that has more variables than jerkbait fishing, regardless of the lure you're using or how you fish it, the technique, the mood and the personality of the fish. And I've fished jerkbaits, guys, since 1976, so I've got a ton of experience with them, especially with colors. And I'm going to show you the #1 color that I have caught more fish on in the summertime than any other, and that's this Megabass. It's called the Ito Natural color. I'll link this in the description of my video, guys, my 110 link, and just scroll down the color link until you see Ito Natural. But this Ito Natural, it's a really natural looking bait. It's sort of like it's got sort of it's like a mix of a translucent flat finish on the side, different colorations on the tail and the head of it, you know, dark colored back. But guys, in the summertime of the year when that water temperature is hot, for whatever reason, they react to this color better than any other lure that I have fished as far as jerkbait color. And a couple different, let me give you a little bit of tips and advice on what you want to fish it around in the summertime of the year. You're going to do better on a jerkbait in the summertime of year if you got some off-colored water. Now, a jerkbait is traditionally considered a clear water lure, but in the summertime when that water's hot, not so much. I don't hardly do, the only time I do any good on a jerkbait in clear water in the summer is if I'm up north fishing for smallmouth. If I'm fishing a lake in the mid part of the United States or down south that's got spotted bass, you know, largemouth in it, I want to have some type of off-colored water. So I really like that water visibility to be between like 1 and 3 foot, which a lot of lakes across the country have 1 to 3 foot of visibility. My #1 structure to fish this on, there's 3 different types of structures that I prefer to fish the Ito Natural on in the summertime. The #1 is around boat docks and stained water. If you've got boat docks or break walls or anything like that, guys, this Ito Natural, perfect situation like Grand Lake in Oklahoma. You got about 1.5 to 2 foot of visibility throughout most of the lake. I whack them on boat docks on Grand Lake in the summertime. Any lake that you got that has some floating type docks on it, I've even caught them on piling docks too. Really, really good bait under those conditions, especially guys, all you guys that fish tidal rivers. If you fish a tidal water that has docks on it, try the Ito Natural around that tidal river docks. It'll really catch a lot of fish. Next thing, guys, is any type of a bridge pier. A bridge pier in off-colored water with the Ito Natural will get you some bites. And the last one is if you're fishing really dirty water, like water visibility around 12 to 15 inches in clarity, and you've got some shallow wood cover. Now, this shallow wood cover, it's the same type of place. If, say for example, you're fishing back in a creek or cove arm and you're throwing your square bill crankbait or something, or spinner bait around some dirty water, shallow wood, take this Ito Natural and twitch this thing. Just twitch it under, you know, you want to twitch it underwater, and you want to keep your rod tip, you know, sideways, because you don't want it to go down. So twitch it like that so the bait stays fairly shallow, and throw this thing up next to a lay down log or stump in the water. Guys, I have caught a bunch of big ones doing that, especially if there's stumps. If you've got stumps that are like in less than 3 foot of water and that water visibility is around 1 foot, try this thing around that. It's something they don't see. They never see a jerkbait in those conditions, and they will bite it good. So anyway, guys, this quick video. Megabass Edo Natural and the 110. I'll link it in the description. Definitely good right now. I mean, here we are getting ready to get into August. It's prime time for that. And I can promise you guys, there's no guarantees in anything in life, but if you fish a lake that has 1 to 3 foot of visibility and you have floating boat docks on it, especially residential floating boat docks or even marina docks, you take this thing right here and you throw it around the front of those docks and the side of those docks and the shade, and watch what happens. You'll catch them for sure. So hope it helps you guys out. We'll talk later.